Hello everyone, this is Vijaya Reddy. So in our previous video on tall buildings design project assignment, we have seen application of live loads, dead loads and cladding loads and the design check, analysis and design check of the particular project building. So now let's add the seismic loads and run the analysis of design using time history method and response spectrum method. For that, first we need to define the seismic load. To define the seismic load, go to define, click on load patterns and enter the load as seismic load and select the load type as seismic and the autolateral load as IS 1893-2002. Click on add new load and click on seismic load and select modify lateral load. Here as per IS code, enter the seismic zone factor as 0.1 and site type as 2 and importance factor as 1 and response direction as 3, and here we will run the uh, response spectrum method only in two directions, that is only in x and y directions, so that we should select only the two directions, and site type and importance factor as 2 and 1 respectively, and click on OK and click on OK. Now we have defined the seismic load. No need to apply the seismic load separately. The software itself will apply the seismic load for the design building. And now as we define the loads, we need to analyze it. So go to analyze menu, click on set load cases to run, and here only run the dead load, live load, model load and seismic load. No need to run the wind load. So select the load and click on do not run and click on run now. The analysis is taking place and we can see the progress of analysis on bottom left corner. So the analysis is done, and by right clicking on the model we can view the displacement values. So now we need to design check. Click on design menu and concrete frame design view / revise preferences and make sure design code is IS 456-2000. Click on OK and again design concrete frame design and start design / check. The pop-up have come because we have deleted the we are not running the wing loads, so the pop-up have come like that. So just ignore that, click OK and this design is taking place. Click on OK. So the design is done, so select the design and concrete frame design and check once again view all members passed. So all concrete frames passed the design checks, so click on OK. Now we need to design the model using response spectrum method. For that, first let's unlock the model and again go to define menu, load patterns, select the seismic load, modify lateral load and make sure that all the factors and everything is as desired. Click on OK and click on OK. Now go to define menu, click on functions, select response spectrum method, and in the function type select the IS code IS 1893-2002, and click on add new function and enter the function name as response spectrum. And the seismic zone factor as 0.1 and the soil type as 2, and click on OK. Click on OK. Now go to define menu to add the loads. Click on load cases and here select add new case. So okay, we need to delete one load here, so let's delete wing load, which is not necessary. Let's delete the wing load. Okay. Now add new case and the load name as response spectrum. And the load case type as response spectrum. Now here in the loads applied, click on add. We need to add two loads. Click on add. Load type as acceleration and the scale factor function as response spectrum and the scale type as 1633.5 as calculated scale factor. Since we are doing in two directions, x and y, we need to add two loads, and load name here as u2 and function is response spectrum and the same scale factor as 1633.5. And click on OK. And here change the directional combination type as CQ-C3 and click on OK and click on OK. Now the load response spectrum load is added to the model. We have defined, so it is added automatically to the model by software. Now we need to run the analysis. Click on analyze menu, set load cases to run. Here only dead load and live load no need to run. So don't run the dead load and live load cases. Run only seismic response spectrum and model cases. Click on run now. So the analysis is taking place and we can see the result on the bottom left corner. Once the analysis is done, we all know that the displacement values will be shown. And now it's time to design check. Click on design menu, concrete frame design, view revised preferences. Make sure design code is IS456-2000. Click on OK. And concrete frame design, start design check. Now the design check is completed, and if we right click on any model, we can see the reinforcement values. The reinforcement values, details, and all the reinforcement details can be viewed. And click on OK. Now let's see the time history analysis. So for that, go to define menu, see time history analysis. For that, go to define menu, click on load patterns and select the seismic load and click on modify lateral load. In that, everything is, first unlock the model so the analysis will be done and we'll be able to apply the new load. So after unlocking the model, go to define menu, select load patterns, select seismic load, modify lateral load. Seismic load will apply it only in one direction, so select one direction, that is X direction, and remaining all as same, click on OK and click on OK. Now go to define menu, select the function and select time history. In this, choose the function as from file and select add new function and enter the time function name as time history analysis. And browse the file and browse the file and select the file, open, and here view the file, select view the file. So here total 9 heads are there, so close the file and use the fixed format type and select on header lines as 9 and the number of points per line as 1 and remaining all the same and click on OK and click on OK. So now we have defined the time analysis. Now define the case. We have defined the function previously, now define the case, load. So go to define menu, select load cases and select add new case. So only number of cases 4. Here let's delete the response spectrum case and select add new case and add the time history case. So load case name as time history and load type also as time history, and here only in one direction, so we need to add only one load, that is load pattern as acceleration and the function as time history analysis and the scale factor as 1633.5 as calculated, and everything as shown and click on OK, then OK. Now the time analysis, time history load is being applied automatically to the model by software itself. We need to analyze. Click on analyze, set load cases to run, and only seismic and time history to be run, and click on OK. Click on run now. Analysis is taking place. Now the analysis part is done. Let's design check. So for that, go to design menu, concrete frame design, view revised preferences, make sure design code is IS456-2000, click on OK. Again design, select concrete frame design and start design check, and the design is starting. And the design check is completed. So zoom the model and select any section. We can see the concrete design from beam information, like we have selected the beam, so regarding that reinforcement detailing and details, concrete frame design and everything, all the details can be shown. So design check is also completed. Click on OK. Now to view the report, select the report tab and project report. Select the project report. It is generating the report, and the project report has been generated. Here we can see all the data, properties, assignments, loads, functions and load cases of the building of the project. So we can see all the load cases, values and the reinforcement values, displacement values and the curves and everything. So this is it guys. Thank you everyone. So this is it, the project assignment on application of seismic load and analysis and design check using time history analysis and response spectrum method. Thank you.